just drove up to the end of a logging road in the Cascades, South Cascades, and I'm just going to follow a ridge line up to the top of a mountain. It's my favorite way of hiking in the summer to get away from people. It seems like everybody goes to the wilderness areas or the parks, hikes the trails, but I almost never see anybody just out in the woods, up in the mountains, hiking off trail. Like over across that valley there, you can drive that logging road up to the end of it, or stop anywhere along it. Just climb up to that ridge top and have good hunting and good hiking. Good place to get away from people. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. Just throw my pack on and head up along this old clear cut, pick some berries along the way. Lots of huckleberries this year. We're leaving the clear cut now and just heading up into the timber, following the same ridge line. This is the ridge edge. It's a steep climb up that. It's pretty fresh bear. Now this is pretty much the top. And once you get up here, it's just like a roller coaster, up and down. Follow the ridge. There's just small meadows, blueberries all over up here. Once in a while see elk, mountain goats, bear, deer, but you never know. You might see nothing. It's hot. I sure broke a sweat coming up that hill. So what I usually do is sit here for a while. I glass down there in those berries and peek over the other side of this ridge. Glass that for maybe an hour or two. And then I might walk out this ridge a little further and look over the backside and just watch and wait. I'm going to put this on just to keep the bugs off. It's probably 75. It's pretty warm. It's hot to me. I'll leave my pack here. Let's take this with me. Rangefinder, binoculars. Rifle. see there's elk over there in the meadow. Most time I see elk up here, I don't see bear. So I'll go watch the elk. Here's a couple cow elk bedded down. Mount Rainier is back in those clouds, covered up. Can't see any of it. Over there is the Goat Rocks. Coyote Ridge. Lily Basin. Snowgrass Flats. There's Mount Adams. And this is the ridge I'm hunting. Not really hunting so much. More of a nature hike. With a rifle. Once in a while, we do get lucky. There's 7 elk there. I've got only one way out of here, back to my pack. It's that ridge. There's a bunch of elk down there. There's probably 6 calves, 7 cows. 1 cow has a radio collar. I'm just going to walk as slow as I can that way. See how close I can get without spooking them. I just got to head back to my pack. Otherwise I wouldn't go that way. There's about 4 calves down there just chasing each other around like dogs. And they run fast. They're just chasing each other up and down the hills through the pond. That was fun. That was fun. Got probably 20 yards away from those elk. But it's dark. I'm on top of solid rock here, and it looks like it just might rain. A lot of sea fog and clouds come in. So I'm going to throw a tarp up as best I can. Just string it up between some trees on a ridge line and tie it off to the heather and rocks, whatever I can. So just in case it rains, I'll have something. I was planning on just sleeping out in the open, but it looks like it's going to rain. So better set up a shelter. So I threw up my tarp. Probably one of the ugliest tarp setups in the world. This is probably the first video I ever made where I use a match to light anything. But if I got them, I'll use them. I like them.
First time in years I've used one of these Esbit things. I got a bunch of them surplus, so might as well use them up. And for dinner I'm just having top. So my top ramen's done, cooling down. It's pretty foggy this morning. So I looked around a little bit where I could see and couldn't see any animals, so I'm gonna have some oatmeal and coffee for breakfast. The fog's lifted this morning, so I'm gonna go walk that ridge again. It's real nice out. There's Mount Rainier. So I just got my camera up against my binocular lens. See that white spot in the middle is a mountain goat. Just bedded down on the ledge of a cliff, maybe 200 yards away. This little cheap camera, I don't think we'll pick it up. It's right in there. Oh well. It's an animal for the morning. One lone mountain goat. Must be a billy.